When I first retired, I imagined days filled with ease, no alarms, no deadlines, just endless freedom. But after a few months of lazy mornings and afternoons lost to television, something didn't feel right. Instead of feeling free, I felt adrift. I realized that retirement isn't just about having no obligations. It's about choosing the right ones for yourself. That's when I learned the secret of how to build a daily routine that brings you joy in retirement. And today, I'd like to share that journey with you. It all started one morning when I woke up and asked myself, what did I even do yesterday? I couldn't come up with an answer that made me feel proud or happy. So, I sat down with a cup of coffee and a blank notebook and started to dream a little. What made me happiest over the years? What little activities made the days feel richer? I wasn't looking for a packed schedule. I was looking for a rhythm to my days, a song to my life. The first thing I added was a simple morning walk. Nothing fancy, just a stroll around the block, maybe 15 to 20 minutes. I can't tell you how much that changed my mornings. Feeling the fresh air, hearing the birds, waving at neighbors, it grounded me. It reminded me that every day is a gift. Next, I carved out creative time. For me, it was woodworking. I'd always loved crafting little things, but during my working years, I never had the time. In retirement, I set aside an hour each afternoon just for that. It wasn't about being productive. It was about playing, experimenting, creating. Some days I built birdhouses, some days I just sanded an old piece of wood for the fun of it. Of course, a good routine isn't just about what you do alone. I found that connecting with others was crucial. I joined a local senior book club and started attending a weekly coffee gathering at the community center. Some of the best friends I've made were found over a shared table and a pot of coffee. It's amazing how laughing with others can lift your spirits for the whole week. One important lesson I learned is that your routine should have a purpose, but it shouldn't feel like a grind. It's a dance, not a drill. Some days, I swap my woodworking hour for a spontaneous trip to the park with my grandkids. Other times, I extend my morning walk into a mini adventure through a nearby botanical garden. Flexibility keeps the routine alive and joyful. Another piece I added was daily gratitude. Before bed, I write down 3 things I'm thankful for. It sounds simple, but it shifted my whole mindset. Retirement, like any stage of life, has its ups and downs. But when you end each day remembering the good, it feels like your life is abundant and blessed. There's also the importance of learning. I never thought I'd go back to school, but I signed up for online courses on history and art. Keeping my mind sharp not only keeps life interesting, it helps keep loneliness and depression at bay. When you're learning, you're growing, and when you're growing, you're living fully. Now some folks ask me, but what if I don't know where to start? I always say, start small. Pick one joyful thing you could do each day. A morning stretch, a short phone call to a friend, a new hobby to explore. As the days build up, you'll find yourself living with more intention, more meaning, and yes, a lot more joy. My daily routine today isn't packed, it's peaceful. I wake up early, enjoy my walk, work on my creative projects, spend time with loved ones, and end the day reflecting with gratitude. Some days are busier than others, and some days are pure rest. But every day feels full in its own way. I want you to know, retirement isn't the end of your story. It's the beginning of one of the richest chapters of your life. Building a daily routine that brings you joy isn't about filling every moment. It's about creating space for the things that matter most. And you deserve to experience that joy every single day. So if you're stepping into retirement, or if you're already there and feeling a little lost, I hope you'll sit down today with your own cup of coffee and a blank notebook. Dream a little. Choose a few small things that make your heart sing. Build your own beautiful rhythm. Trust me, the best days are still ahead.